In the past year, I faced some very, very big challenges. One, I was diagnosed with peritoneal cancer. Two, I had to find another place to live. At the same time, I was starting my treatment. And number three, what was it going to look like when I recovered? How was my business going to recover too? Well, I made a conscious decision the day that I was diagnosed that I was going to do everything I could to help myself be a healthy, happy person. That's right, I chose to be healthy and happy even though my diagnosis was very dire. Well, I can tell you that today I'm in remission and I'm doing very, very well. Everything's not perfect. However, I know that my positive attitude and behavior had a lot to do with my recovery. To celebrate my recovery, my older sister Joanne invited me on a trip to Hawaii. Now, Joanne faced a number of challenges and unexpected events in the past year as well. She had gone in for genetic testing, and guess what? We have the identical marker for BRCA2, which is a predictor for cancer. As it turns out, she's cancer-free. Number two, her husband died very unexpectedly last year. She also had to decide, what am I going to do? Well, as we were flying home from our vacation, she turned and looked at me and said, "How did you get the happy gene?" And I laughed. Most of my life, from the time I was little until I was probably in my 50s, I wasn't a happy person. I could put on a happy face sometimes, but I wasn't. In fact, there were periods where I had very dark and depressive days where I didn't know what I was going to do and I didn't feel like life was worth living. And here I am telling you that I've survived cancer and now I consider myself a happy person. So what I said to my sister is, well, I surround myself with happy people. I'm in a choir, I sing regularly, I work out, I do things that are pleasant, that I enjoy, and I don't hang out with people who are downers, people who complain, who don't know how to fix their problems, and they just focus on them instead of looking for ways to view the situation in a different light. Now, I'm not a Pollyanna either. I'm not going to tell you that I'm an eternal optimist. However, I know that my focus on being well, on being engaged with life, makes a huge difference and actually helped me through this past year. So I encouraged my sister, as I'm encouraging you, find happy people to hang out with. If you want to be happy, surround yourself with people who are joyous. Surround yourself with people who like what they do, who like who they are married to or partners with. People who like what they do for a living, who like what they do for their hobbies. Happiness can be learned. It would be great to say I had the happiness gene, but I had to learn how to be happy. Happiness is contagious. So I wish you a happy day, and I'm signing off. Judy Baker, Brand Vines, your engagement marketing expert.